Mikal Bridges went to the Knicks. Mikal Bridges just got traded to the New York Knicks.
No way.
Mikal Bridges to the Knicks, baby.
Oh shit! Yeah. 4 unprotected.
He got trolled.
Wait, hold on.
4 unprotected first-round picks.
What? He's on the Knicks, bro.
We're
no,
good.
Playing.
We're good.
That means
We're good.
that means
That
Anunoby's
is
gone.
a lot, though.
That might mean Anunoby's gone.
is
They're the
gone.
second rounder.
Yeah, we're rebuilding. It's over.
You think that does mean Anunoby's gone?
2025, 2027, 2029,
That's
2031.
But listen, we got to understand
Holy shit.
the perspective from the Knicks. OG Anunoby is let's just be realistic here. Let's just be reasonable right now. Let's talk. I know this is breaking news right now. We're reacting to it live right now on the podcast. OG Anunoby declined his player option. Philadelphia can offer him $40 million a year if they want to. Do the Knicks really want to pay $40 million a year to a guy that, to his credit, the Knicks were 25-2 with
amazing.
OG in the regular season.
They're amazing.
But he got hurt in the playoffs. And that's been something that he struggled with in his career, durability. Mikal Bridges was second. He came second in Defense Player of the Year voting in 2022. And he developed his game in Brooklyn, averaged 20 points per game. But he's reliable. You can count on Mikal Bridges every single game. He doesn't miss games. He plays all the time. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Dante, Julius, Hartenstein.
This is a Knick, but like he is a true Knick.
This is a great move. And if this is the move to replace OG Anunoby, it's even better. This is a great move. 4 unprotected first-round picks, it's a little too much, but you got to think about it. What's the other option for the Knicks? What's the other option?
4 unprotected first-round picks, a protected first-round pick from the Bucks, and an unprotected pick swap.
That's 5.
And a second rounder. Yo.
The Nets actually got 5.
The Knicks really just compiled the entire Villanova team from 2018, 2017. Josh Hart, Dante, Jalen Brunson, and now Mikal.
I'm shocked. I'll be honest.
Yo.
You do have to wonder if it was worth it.
I'm shocked at the whole. Like, Mikal is a good player. And you guys definitely got somebody who's cheaper, who's available. He can hit the 3 ball. He can defend. But, 5 picks for Mikal.
No, for sure.
4 unprotecteds.
For sure.
Shit.
I mean, right now, JC is with us. He just walked into the studio. What are your thoughts, JC? You could just pull up and just get a microphone, just talk.
Yo.
And just give your thoughts on the move real quick. After we finish reacting to this, we'll get the actual setup done. We're doing this live for everybody watching right now. This just happened. It's breaking news.
There he is. The legend.
What's goody?
Wow.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the Nets trading Mikal Bridges?
I think we got. I don't want to say a fleece because I wouldn't say it's a fleece yet because we have to see how the Knicks do. But for all the Nets fans that were on Twitter questioning what direction the Nets were going in, I think it's pretty simple now. We're trying to rebuild. I mean, we got 4 unprotected picks from Mikal Bridges. I think it works out for both teams. I mean, he's on a great value contract. I was telling Riv over there briefly that this isn't the same Mikal Bridges that was on Phoenix. He's gotten better as a playmaker. He's gotten better as a scorer. He's gotten better as an overall player, as an offensive option. Great value. I think this ultimately says that OG's gone. But I don't think you lose much value. I think Mikal Bridges, if we compare both of them, I would rather have Mikal Bridges. I think he's a slightly better player. I mean, you're going to lose some defense, but you never know. I mean, now Mikal is not asked to carry such a crazy offensive burden. He might lock back into that Phoenix level type of defense where he was a great defender. So as a Nets fan, I'm happy. This team ran its course, I think, for 2 years. We were middle of the pack the year we traded for him. Then last year we only won about like 32, 33 games. So, this was breaking news. Obviously, I'm really shocked right now. Like I said, we got 4 unprotected first.
Amazing haul.
It's a haul. It really is a haul.
Because if they waited, man, they're not getting anywhere near that same value.
5 picks is crazy.
They got the Knicks at their most desperate moment. That's what happened. Yeah. And I do agree that Mikal Bridges is a better player than OG. It's not a knock to OG, easily. But Mikal Bridges is a better offensive player. And then at Mikal Bridges' ceiling, defensively, you could argue he's just as good because he was that great for Phoenix. And then the durability. You talk about the durability. And Mikal Bridges' contract, he's not on a gigantic contract right now.
248.
248.
2 for 48.
2 for 48. He's getting paid $24 million a year. OG was about to get $40 million, so you're getting a player for $16 million less who's better. Yep. I think that's great for the Knicks. The first round picks that we traded, what are the first round picks?
2025, 2027, 2029, 2031.
Are they all from the Knicks? Those are owned from the Knicks.
2025 pick, the first one that's coming up next year, it's the Bucks pick.
Okay.
28.
That's a late first.
They also included 28 unprotected swap. And I believe from what was reported, the other 3 picks are all the Knicks.
So apparently they're all yours.
Well, that's not a bad.
One's the Bucks.
25, 27, 29.
25's the Bucks.
They sent 5. One is protected, but that's the Bucks. The other 4 are unprotected.
4 Knicks picks.
Yeah.
4 Knicks picks they sent are unprotected.
Oh.
So late lottery. Although 2031 could look funny. I don't know what y'all gonna look like in 2031.
So what's gonna happen with Julius Randle now?
Well, he's under contract.
He's still there.
He's still there?
Yeah, I think so. Drew, I'm going to get you set up right there in a minute. And I'll sit there, too, after we're finished with this mock draft. But the Bucks pick is a late first rounder. Mm-hmm. The Knicks ones, those could be late first rounders. 2028, I mean, it's a long time from now. We don't know at that point in time.
2027.
Yeah, facts. The pick that we didn't trade, though, we own a Wizards first round pick.
Yes.
Isn't that like
the protection
protected?
It is protected, but the protections go down after year after year.
Yeah.
So eventually that pick could become good, and I think that's a very valuable one for the future because the 2025 Bucks pick. I mean, come on. I mean, they're going to be great this year. It's going to be in the late 20s. So, but it's a great haul for the Nets. That does signal the direction that you guys are going in, and I think that's great. It's a great haul.
It is. It is. I mean, it's obviously 2 years from now, but I think if everything goes well, I don't think there should be a problem with Mikal re-signing. He's going to be with his best friends that he won a championship with. So, Mikal's only 27 or 28 years old, so he definitely fits the timeline of this team. So, and we'll see. I mean, this is crazy. It couldn't happen at a more shocking time.
It's kind of fire, honestly.
No, it really is. It's the Villanova Knicks.
It's a great fit on the court. I think in the playoffs, the Knicks saw we need guys that are going to be durable. For a long time, Anunoby was injury prone. And exactly. You're getting a guy who, I don't know if he's missed a game yet in his NBA career. May have been 1 or 2.
No, he hasn't.
Never missed a game, and he was drafted in 2018. You take it a step further, Bridges with a lower offensive load is going to be a better defender than what he was in Brooklyn. And offensively, he brings feel and creation off the catch and off the dribble that Anunoby simply can't. Anunoby can't do anything off the dribble. He's an amazing shooter, but so is Bridges. But the Mikal Bridges trade does not close the door on the Knicks re-signing OG Anunoby. They traded Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks in this deal. It's $30 million in salary. $10 million is expiring on Alec Burks, but Bridges' contract is just $24 million. So right there, you're taking $4 million, and that's your books. The Knicks are still a $56 million underneath. Let me double check real quick, because this is on I just had.
Re-sign OG.
Give me 1 second.
We're gonna be different.
Oh,
we're gonna be different.
Oh, here I am.
Serious.
We're beating Boston.
Knicks can win the fucking shit.
We're beating
The
Boston.
Knicks right now are $45 million
Boston
away
is
from
tough, but
$45 million away from the first apron, and $56 million away from the second apron.
If OG resigns, it's up.
With Mikal Bridges, and then you have Isaiah Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson probably gets traded for salary purposes.
They can
That would
afford
be incredible
Isaiah and
defense.
OG?
If they trade Mitchell Robinson.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
And again, Bridges' contract is only $4 million more than what Bojan was going to
I know
make.
that. Yeah, I know that.
I think what we're all saying right now is that
in the league.
the Knicks are not done yet.
They shouldn't
And
be.
this is very much still just one piece of the puzzle because I think they're going to be very active this offseason. For sure. And we'll see, man. But this was a great haul for the Nets. And I think, if anything, what this proved was how coveted Mikal Bridges truly was around the league. I mean, this is a package that the Knicks had to give up to get Mikal. I'm sure that there were other packages on the table.
Grizzlies, there was a rumor Grizzlies offered 5. Houston was trying to offer all our picks back. I mean, again, we don't know how true these all are, but I mean, given that the Knicks just gave up 5 for him, those other ones might have been very well true too. So he's a very coveted player.
And listen, now I feel like this officially ends the Nets and Knicks rivalry because before this move, when was the last time that they negotiated a trade together?
Good heavens.
Oof, I don't know.
I don't think the Knicks and Nets have ever negotiated a trade. I think it's never happened. This might be the first time in history.
Negotiated a trade. Have they done one? I believe recently.
Well, yes, that's what I mean, Sean. You know what I mean. You know, get a trade done.
The way you framed it was
how would we know if they're calling each other actively?
That's interesting. I would like to know.
So I'm searching up Nets and Knicks trades history.
really good come up for Sean Marks, who was getting shit on for the longest time. He played his cards right. He kind of, I think, fooled most NBA fans into thinking that
I thought we were running
they're going to ride Mikal Bridges to the bitter ends. They're going to run him to his expiring contract and let him walk.
Everybody said.
Because if you wait another year, Mikal Bridges would be an expiring contract, and you would get maybe a first-round pick or two.
Damn.
Now you get
this is gonna
2.5 times that
It's
amount.
a little
of
funny. I wonder how Cam Johnson feels right now.
I think he gets moved next. Maybe a team like Oklahoma City.
He might get moved next.
Yeah.
Okay, there have been 4 trades in NBA history between the Knicks and the Nets.
When was the last one?
Those 4, I'm looking at it right now. I just lost it. Hold up. I'm looking at it. Okay, I got it. So the 4 trades, the last one was in 1983. The last time the Knicks and the Nets traded with each other was in 1983. It was for Len Elmore and Tom Sluby. I mean, we don't know these guys. There's been 4 trades. They happened in 1978, 1981, 1982, and 1983. So this is the first time that the Knicks and the Nets have agreed on a trade in 40 plus years.
Cal wanted to be a Knick.
It's good. Man, let's go. Mikal Bridges, let's
Definitely
go.
wanted to be a Knick. I mean, it was obvious, bro.
Okay, so with that, Drew, we can finish up this mock draft. So, JC, you can sit over there, and then we'll finish up this mock draft, and I'll get everything situated for the second half of this show. Currently, fellas, we're on the 18th overall pick in the draft.
Let me get these thoughts off real quick. Yo, this is nuts.
Yes.
I have a lot of mixed emotions. They gave up so many first-round picks. I mean, so many first-round picks. Let's give credit to Brooklyn for not trading Mikal Bridges for 3 first-round picks to the Houston Rockets. We called them dumb. We called them an organization that didn't have direction. There was a legitimate argument for them being the worst franchise in basketball where we stand right now. They get an unbelievable haul of first-round picks from the New York Knicks, and right now they look like geniuses. They finally decided to choose a direction. They got one of the best offers that we could have seen for a player like Mikal Bridges. And now, if you're a Nets fan, you should be happy that at least we're going somewhere and we've decided that we are picking a direction. If you're the Knicks, you have to be perfect this offseason.
Oh, another one.
Yep.
Saw it?
Mm-hmm.
What's the new trade?
Brooklyn and Houston to return the Nets 2026 first round pick and 2027 Suns first round pick. Rockets also. Okay. Was there a player trade?
Rockets acquired 2025 right to swap Houston OKC first for 2025 Suns first round pick.
All right, so
the Suns traded the first round pick.
the Nets are working.
2025. The Rockets have the Suns.
Sean Marks owe an apology, deadass, because he was ripped to shreds for. And I always thought Sean Marks was a good GM.
I think the Rockets think the Suns are going to blow it up next year.
Because they just traded for the Suns pick that they got from KD. Interesting.
Okay, so basically what this move is all about is the Nets getting their pick in 2026.
Got it.
That's all it's about.
From the Harden trade.
Yes.
Yeah. So
the Nets now own their 2026 first round pick, which now signals that they are trying to be bad in 2026 to get a top end guy in that draft. 2025, we know next year is going to be a blue chip draft, but we'll see what happens. But they got their pick back in 2026 for the Suns first round pick in 2027.
And the 2027 Suns. Oh, yeah. The Brooklyn Nets are trading a 2025 Suns pick swap, 2027 Suns first rounder, and a first rounder, and a swap in 2029 to the Rockets for their own pick in 2025 and 2026.
2025 and 2026?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the Nets are legitimately cooking with gasoline.
Yes. You got your 2025 pick back. The Nets got their 2025 pick back.
This is one of the best
amazing.
moves. This is one of the best moves.
Wow.
Yeah, you gave up basically 2 Suns picks and you got your pick
I'm
back.
being serious. Today is one of the best days if you are a Nets fan, outside of getting KD and Kyrie.
They literally got a package equivalent to trading Kevin Durant, and they got their own first round pick back to tank.
Sean
Marks had a great day.
Houston acquires 2029 more favorable of Dallas and Phoenix first round pick, and acquires right to swap Houston first round pick for less favorable Dallas first and Phoenix first. Houston got a lot too. Yeah.
Houston definitely did get a lot, but the fact that the Nets were able to get their picks back and control their fate of We want to be bad.
Yeah.
We want a chance at Cooper Flagg and Ace Bailey. We have it now this upcoming season. Sean Marks
Shout out to Dylan Harper.
was flawless today.
Yeah.
Flawless. And a lot of Nets criticism that has been deserved for a while now gets wiped away with one day.
Yeah,
Sean
100%.
Marks was perfect. For the Knicks, they need to be perfect.
They gotta hit
You
on
now
these picks
just
now.
traded. Well, the Nets, that's true. They do have to hit on these picks. But if you are the Knicks, you just traded away a lot of your future for the Nova Knicks. Now, if you can find a way to bring back OG, you trade Mitchell Robinson, like John was saying, you bring back Isaiah Hartenstein because of the money that they do have freed up. Also, you do have Julius Randle on the roster. There's a lot of avenues for the Knicks to be perfect this offseason. But they need to be perfect. They need to be meticulous.
Am I crazy for saying if you're gonna give OG 40 for the timeline, why not just give PG 45?
And Obi's 7 years younger. That's the biggest difference.
PG's more durable. Not saying he is the most durable.
Played,
Well, listen, if we have
71 games this
McKellen,
year,
if
but I
we
don't
have
really think
McKellen, we
so.
have
I'm
OG.
saying you already have McKell now.
We could guard.
No,
we could guard
McKell
the
and
Celtics.
OG can guard Jalen and
Yes.
For sure.
We
and
can,
Tatum.
we can guard them as good as anybody can
And
guard
I'm
them.
I'm not just exaggerating when I say this. If you have McHale, if you have OG with Jalen Brunson, with Josh Hart, with Dante DiVincenzo, and probably either one of or both Julius Randle and Isaiah Hartenstein, this is a team that can legitimately contend for a championship.
There's
We
no
knew that.
doubt
They
about
already
it.
were.
This.
Before they got hurt this year.
I don't know about that.
We
I don't
know
know if they
about
were
that.
contending for a
Yes, they
championship
were.
because
They're the
they were
second
not,
best team in the East.
if they were healthy, they were not, but they weren't beating Boston.
Wait, they were what?
Second best team in the East.
Philly was.
But that's
when
not-
OMB was healthy.
I still don't think
Philly
that was
was.
contending for a championship because we
Regular
always knew
standing
Boston was the
Okay,
best.
this Sunday we're gonna
Fuck the
argue.
standings. I don't
Let's
give a
finish
shit
up
what
this
we're
mock
talking
Let's
draft.
finish. I just wanted to make sure I
Yes.
got my sense in.